Welcome to my podcast. I'm the Laughing Philosopher. Life is complicated. You are complicated. Everything seems to have been figured out, except how to live a happy life, guided by wisdom and reason. What does it mean to be a good person? What is love? Who am I before I was told who I am? Why haven't I found myself yet? Why do I have regrets? Is this a just world? Almost from the moment of birth, we've been told how to behave, how to fit in, and how to fulfill other people's expectations. We grow to fear that we will lack importance or cease to exist in the lives of others if we think for ourselves and question the rules and roles that we've been told define us. Only when wisdom and reason removes this illusion can we live authentically in the world around us and become our real selves. Episode number 28. Is life a game? In a game, you're trying to win. You're trying to get something, and you're trying to get it first. In a game, you're trying to get somewhere, and you're trying to get there first. In a game, winning means being fast and being first. But a life, your life, is an end in itself, not a means to an end. A life is not judged by how quickly it is lived. Fast food can be prepared so quickly, but so poorly, that it's not worth cooking in the first place. A life, too, can be lived so quickly, but so poorly, that it's not worth living. If each moment of your life is used as a means to an end, each relationship is used as a means to an end, each person is used as a means to an end, each success is used as a means to an end, then your life is like listening to your favorite song just to hear the final note. But don't you appreciate each note as an end in itself, and not just as a means to an end? How would it feel to appreciate each moment of your life as an end in itself? You want companionship and a home and a family. Do you think of your partner as a means to an end? Life is not too short. You just waste it by thinking of it as a means to an end. You waste it by rushing through this moment as quickly as you can, just to get to the next moment that never arrives. You waste your life by hurrying through the present to get to the future that never arrives, because it is always one moment away. Your life is like watching a clock on the wall. You watch the clock as the seconds tick by. Each second is in the future, then in the present, and finally in the past. Each second is just like the one before and after it. Each second is an empty moment, devoid of feeling, meaning, and emotion, because it is used only as a means to the next second in a lifetime of empty moments. The past already happened. It doesn't exist. Even our memories only exist in the present. The future hasn't happened yet. It's a dream, The now, this moment, is the only true reality. That is all you have and all you need. Don't waste your life by running away from reality in order to capture an illusion. Don't waste your life by behaving as if you're going to live forever. Don't wait until you're an old man to wear a pink shirt or an old woman to wear a purple dress. This could be the best day of your life, overflowing with feeling, meaning, and emotion. Don't make it the worst. Charles Bukowski, one of my favorite poets and philosophers, said, "We're all going to die, all of us. What a circus! That alone should make us love each other. But it doesn't. We are terrorized and flattened by trivialities. We are eaten up by nothing. Find what you love and let it kill you," said Bukowski. Old age, disease, death, life is suffering. Life can be unbearable. It can be heartbreaking. It can be tragic. Life can make you curse your mother for giving birth and curse your God for making you go on living. Imagine a different world, a world where everything is easy. Work is easy, success is easy, true love is easy, relationships are easy. There is no failure, no disappointment, and no suffering. Everyone wins, and there is no second place. There is no need for gods and no miracles to perform, because there are no prayers to be answered. There is no struggling with problems to solve, and no duties to perform, and no schedules to keep. Everyone succeeds without much effort. Everyone gets everything one wants, just when one wants it. Everyone is happy and fulfilled all the time. It doesn't matter whether you try or not. To win, you just have to follow the rules, play the game, and conform. Every want, need, and wish is fulfilled instantly. So, would you be happy in such a utopia? So, everyone has everything he or she desires. There is no poverty, no pain, and no inequality. Wealth has no meaning. Pleasure has no meaning. Fame and power and prestige have no meaning. Disagreement is non-existent, as there is nothing to argue about. Disputes are non-existent, as there is nothing to fight over. With nothing to talk about, boredom and apathy escalate. No one cares about anything, and everyone stops appreciating what they have. People feel empty and lethargic, and there is no motivation to do much of anything, and no sense of urgency to get anything done. There is no striving and no achieving. People are lazy and indifferent, and there is no feeling of accomplishment. Grass grows in the streets. Meaninglessness and normlessness and isolation are normal. Despair is normal, and happiness is odd. People feel disconnected and alienated from each other. There is no risk-taking, so art and science lose their fascination. Religion is obsolete, as life is so perfect that there is no desire for an afterlife. People are fatalistic and no longer care whether they live or die. Nothingness becomes a rational choice, and suicide is typical and unsurprising. How can a perfect world be so imperfect? Wait. The next time you feel thirsty, as you slowly raise the glass to your lips to drink, wait. Just before the glass touches your lips, wait 4 seconds. After 4 seconds have passed, then go ahead and drink. It tastes better than you expected, doesn't it? It tastes better than it ever has before. That's because you had to wait for it. You had to suffer a little for it. Satisfaction is easy. Pleasure is hard. If you can have everything you want, whenever you want it, then you will be satisfied, but you won't be happy. If you can have every need and every desire instantaneously gratified, then you will not wait for anything. You will not want for anything, but you will not be happy. A world where everything is easy, where you are not required to pay a toll of time and attention, is a world devoid of pleasure. What is free is not worth having. Hell is heaven with no waiting. Bukowski said, "You have to die a few times before you can really live." Why are you wasting your time? Everything isn't important. Everyone isn't important. Some people and some things are more important than others. You have many friends. You have many things. You have many interests. But a minority of your friends and things and interests produce a majority of your happiness and fulfillment. If 20% of your friends and interests produce 80% of your happiness, then 80% of your friends and interests produce only 20% of your happiness. Why waste your time on them? Sometimes, but not always, you have to be your own best friend and put yourself first. Bukowski said, "People are strange. They are constantly angered by trivial things. But on a major matter, like totally wasting their lives, they hardly seem to notice." In a game, winning is everything. How does one win at life? There is no time left after life to celebrate winning, and no one left to hang a gold medal around your neck and play your favorite song. So, how do we win during life as a game? Wealth, fame, power, prestige are good things that make you feel good to possess them. But the feeling is fleeting, not permanent. It fades quickly. But your desire is insatiable, and you just want more and more. And when the game ends with your last breath, you have everything, but you take away nothing, not even your memories. Just as the ocean is a coffin made of water, the worldly things you love so much are a graveyard of wasted time and wasted attention. So don't waste too much of your life winning them. Life is unpredictable and uncertain. You never know what's going to happen. You can be sure only that the game will end. Whether or not you realize it, you have won just by being able to play the game. You've won just by being invited by the universe to play. In life, playing is the only thing that matters, and the only winning is to enjoy the game. What matters most is how well you walk through the fire, said Bukowski. In a game, everything happens for a reason. However, in life, everything happens for no reason. Luck determines everything. You didn't choose when you were born. You didn't choose your parents, your nationality, your gender, or any of your physical features. There is not one thing about you, not one atom in your body that you chose. You just got lucky. Not one of the most wealthy and powerful rulers of this world predicted the internet and the digital revolution. They just got lucky. You got lucky. You didn't choose to be here. You just showed up. Jobs end. Friendships end. Relationships end. Everything eventually wears out and falls apart. Jesus wept over Lazarus, and you weep. Will I ever have another job, another friendship, another boyfriend, another girlfriend that I love as much as the one I lost? Fear not. You didn't choose them. People and things just showed up in your life. You were lucky, and you'll be lucky again. It's not up to you. Lose your illusions, and you will lose your fear. As a game begins, both sides have equal chances and equal resources. However, in life, some people are born richer, prettier, stronger, and smarter than others. In a game, all that matters is what happens on the board. But in life, A threat can be more powerful than its execution. In a game, the strongest piece on the board is the most important. However, in life, it is not the strong that survive, but the versatile and most durable. In a game, the winner is the player that makes fewer mistakes. But in life, all the mistakes already have been made, and you are just waiting for your turn to make them. And as a game ends, it is as if it never happened. But everything you are and everything you do is recorded forever in the particles and forces that make up and surround you. Your name and your likeness may never be carved on a perpetual stone, but not one of your smiles is ever forgotten by the universe. Jesus, the philosopher, said, "Sparrows are everywhere, and everyone ignores them. They are not pretty and have no value. Yet, not one sparrow is forgotten by the universe. You are worth more than many sparrows." Don't think of life as a game. If you do, then you will waste your time suffering over worries and struggling over problems that don't exist in the first place. You have everything you need, and you are right where you ought to be, here and now. In a game, there are winners and losers. You have nothing to lose, and there is nothing more to win. Whether or not it is clear to you, your life is unfolding exactly as it should. You have everything you need, and you are everything you need to be. This is your time. This is your time to choose. Are you now here, or are you nowhere? Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Corey, the Laughing Philosopher. Thanks for listening to my podcast. I've devoted my professional life to the intersection of sociology and philosophy, where the contemporary problems of life meet the ideas and convictions of the greatest human minds. Join me by subscribing to The Laughing Philosopher as we use reason and wisdom to explore big answers to the most important of all big questions: how to live.